What up, motherfuckers? It's your boy, the Hater, and here we are, one more again, motherfuckers, one more again. We're gonna do a tier list. That's right, the Hater's first ever tier list. All right, so I went to tiermaker.com, and we're at we found this list called Wrestlers AEW and WWE Tier List Maker. Exactly what we're looking for. Now, some things. The wrestlers, some of them you can't really tell who they are. Like this little asshole right here, right? I deduced that it was Angel Garza because clearly they're going in alphabetical order, and he's between Andrade and Angelico. So it's got to be Angel Garza, you know? But this guy, obviously right here, is Big Show. You can just tell, right? Although he looks like Big Show's body, but instead of a head, it starts with where Andrade's cock is. Anyways, it's neither here nor there. The point is, certain people, I'm sure I'm not going to be able to realize who they are. So with that being said, we're going to have some problems with this, you know? That's why I have reflected this in the categories in case that there's people that I don't understand who they are. So the categories we're going to go for are going to be legendary. This is going to be like, you know, your once in a lifetime, once a generation talent, people that make a difference or will in the future become someone that makes a difference. That's going to be your legendaries. Underrated as fuck. The name speaks for itself. It's going to be your underrated wrestlers, you know. But I'm not going to be this like jabron who's like, oh, Drew Gulak is underrated. No. I'm talking about real ones that really deserve more than they got. You know, this could range from your lower mid-carders to your enhancement talent to, like, you know, all the way up to main event, basically. You know, like, if, for example, let's say we have, like, Randy Orton. He might be underrated as fuck. I don't know where I'm going to put him yet. But he might be underrated AF if I so decide, right? Because he's been a multiple-time champion, but maybe he deserves more than what he got. I highly doubt it, but we'll see. Then we have our negative categories. Tolerable, right? Tolerable, even though this is kind of presented in this list as the category that's going to have, like, you know, wrestlers that are just okay, so-so. This does skew towards bad, I will say. Then we have garbage, all right? These are bad wrestlers that nobody really likes, or nobody should like. Then we have a category that I believe will have the most participation, if you will, the total cucks / should be fired category, all right? And last, but certainly not least, because some people have images where it's unclear who they are, and I'm probably not going to recognize some of these obscure AEW wrestlers, we have the who the hell are these guys / who gives a rat's ass category. But this category is not just there for that. Like, this might be a good category for someone like, I don't know, Grand Metalik, right? Someone like that, he might, like, he's not a total cuck, it should be fired. He's not garbage, he's nothing. There's nothing, we don't have any information on Grand Metalik, he's just a guy. You know, he's like any other jobber. So there you have it, motherfuckers. So let's start without further ado. First up on the list, we start off strong. Adam Cole, baby. Total cuck, baby. That's right. Adam Cole swiftly gets put in the total cucks should be fired category. You know, a lot of talk has been happening about Adam Cole's contract is expiring. Who gives a fuck? The only reason WWE wants to keep him is so he doesn't go to AEW the next day and talk shit. That's literally it at this point. Adam Cole, he's going to be a permanent NXT talent. This guy's never going to shine anymore. He had his push, you know. Now he's going to be like the Sheamus of NXT. That's literally his ceiling. So there you have it, motherfuckers. And Sheamus, I mean, actually, no, he's way less because Sheamus is like a multiple-time WWE champion. Not here nor there, though. Adam Cole, complete, total cuck. Nobody cares. Then we have Adam Page, the cowboy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I feel about him. He's definitely not a total cuck. And he's not garbage either. He's going to be tolerable. Right? Tolerable. Not good, but tolerable. You know what I'm saying? Actually, we should add one category of good real fast. You know what I mean? Add a row below. There we go. And because we need a category for, like, good, decent. You know what I mean? Because tolerable is exactly what Adam Page is. But someone that's good is not going to be the same category as Adam Page. Adam Page, he's not garbage. He's tolerable. There's nothing bad about him. He might even be decent. You know? He's good in the ring. He, like, never botches. He does look like he's strong, and even if he didn't, he is strong. Like, you know, you see him doing things that require actual strength. You know, unlike Adam Cole, who looks like he's never been to the gym in his life. So there you have it. AJ Styles, motherfuckers, one of my personal all-time favorites. As far as I'm concerned, AJ Styles, legendary. That's right. He's one of the few newer guys that is clearly a legendary. AJ Styles is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Say what you want. Then we have Akira Tozawa, which is a perfect example of why the good category exists. Akira Tozawa is good. He's not bad. He has the same exact skill set as like someone like Adam Cole, but for some reason he doesn't get the same push as Adam Cole. He is appropriately used. You know, He's funnier than Adam Cole. He's more charismatic than Adam Cole. I don't really know why Adam Cole's in the company, if you ask me. Next up, we have Aleister Black, who also makes a strong case for why the tolerable category exists. He is tolerable. He's not complete shit. I mean, like, I know I've been making fun of him a lot lately, but that's only because people are going to pretend he's the next Undertaker, you know? He's tolerable. Like, it's like, if someone asked me, if they said, Hater, would you rather have Adam Cole or Aleister Black in your roster? I'd be like, Aleister Black 100 times out of 100. You know? So there you have it. Next up, we have Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is actually someone who, at a certain point, would easily be at least in the underrated AF category. Maybe, just maybe, if her career had gone the right way, she might have made it to Legendary at this point. But, unfortunately, because of her recent streak of doing dumb shit and being associated with The Fiend, which is the worst character of all time, she unfortunately has to go, that's right, motherfuckers, all the way down, and Total Cuts should be fired. There's absolutely nothing compelling about her and Lily. It's the same shit as Bray Wyatt, just starting from the beginning, you know what I mean? Like Bray Wyatt, remember when Bray Wyatt started, people were like, oh, who's Sister Abigail, right? In a few years, people are going to be like, oh, who's Lily? Who's going to play the character of Lily? Oh, maybe Mandy Rose can come back after they invariably fire her ass. You know, so Total Cuts should be fired immediately. This is Aaliyah. Aaliyah is perfect. Perfect category for who the hell is she and who gives a rat's ass. We don't know anything about this girl. Nothing at all. You know, she is, you can't say she's tolerable, right? You can't say she's garbage either. She's not good, underrated, or legendary. So she goes into the who gives a rat's ass category. Then we have Allie. Same thing. I don't know. Is she the bunny? She's the bunny, right? The bunny, I mean, if she's the bunny, she might be the bunny. Yeah, so she goes here. Total Cuts. That whole shit is overplayed. Nobody wants to see that. Andrade, he's got to go under good. He's not underrated as fuck. He's appropriately rated by real people. Of course, in AEW, he's overrated. You'd think he's like, you know, like the entire Guerrero family plus like Shawn Michaels combined into one. He's not. But he is good. You know, he's not bad. He's good. Like, I look forward to an Andrade match here and there. Then we have Angel Garza. Complete garbage. This guy, he had something going for him, but he's made nothing out of it, so who cares? Then we have Angelico. Oddly enough, I'm going to say Angelico, good, decent. Nothing wrong with Angelico. Jack Evans, I don't like as much, but Angelico, he's pretty good. Hybrid 2, they're pretty good. You know, for what they are, they're pretty good. They're like on the same level as the Young Bucks as far as I'm concerned, but they're treated like they're complete jobbers for some reason. It is what it is. Then we have AOP. AOP, I mean, AOP, I like AOP. I'm going to say they're going to be the first ever underrated as fuck. AOP had the makings of a legendary tag team, right? These two guys were badasses. You know, they were like young guys. They were like in their early 20s. They were badasses. The Albanian one was an MMA fighter and like a pretty decent one at that. And then the other one was like almost an Olympic level champion in Canada. You know, these guys were legit. These guys were badasses. They had good moves. They had like a good appearance, visual type of thing going, right? Then they were repackaged with like Seth Rollins. That was stupid. But they were repackaged as these guys who like came from like war-torn countries, you know? So like they weren't fucking around. So they were underrated as fuck. Great tag team. One of the best tag teams in the last 15 years, if you ask me, that never got a push, you know? Like, no one's saying they're the Dudley Boys or anything, but they're better than like the Bludgeon Brothers. They're better than Indus Share. They're better than Viking Raiders. You know what I'm saying? They're way better than all these guys. So, way better than the Street Profits, but definitely way better than all the big guy tag teams for sure. So there you have it. Apollo Crews, if you had asked me last year, he would be Total Cuts should be fired. But right now, I mean, I can't say he's underrated because he's Intercontinental Champion, and that should be his ceiling realistically, you know, until he like further improves himself. But he is good and decent, you know. Isn't it strange, motherfuckers? We have 5 people already in good and decent, you know, and 2 other ones above. So it's kind of weird. I expect a lot more negatives, but maybe we're just starting off strong. Asuka, good. She's good. I gotta see it like it is. Awesome Kong, another one. We're getting a lot of good ones, motherfuckers. Legendary. That's right. Awesome Kong, one of the greatest female wrestlers of all time. At a certain point, I would say Awesome Kong would be in my top 5. Awesome Kong is awesome, as the name would suggest. Then we have the B team. Garbage. I mean, they're just garbage, both of them. Barry Corbin. He used to be tolerable, but now he's been tolerable for far too long. So he's got to be garbage. It's been too long. Nothing's happening with this guy. He's not bad. You know, if they take off his shirt so you can see his tattoos, he gets more tattoos, maybe goes to the gym a little bit, and he shaves his head consistently, he might actually have a career. But right now, this guy's just deteriorating. Like he was never in great shape. Like the only thing that was cool was he had all these tattoos, made him look badass. Now they put like, he looks like a fucking suburban father at this point. So garbage. He's gone downhill. Bailey, total cuck, should be fired. I've never seen the point of Bailey and never liked her. B. Priestley, I mean, total cuck, should be fired. I don't even know if she works there anymore. She shouldn't be in wrestling. She's not good. Becky Lynch, garbage. I mean, I want to say tolerable, but she's not tolerable. She's intolerable. She shouldn't be fired. She's not a total cuck because she's made something out of herself. She's gotten over on her own. So I think she's garbage. Bianca Belair, garbage. Same thing. She's not good. She's not entertaining. Nobody really cares about this forced push. She's never going to be Becky Lynch. She's going to be at most like a Sasha Banks, Nikki Cross type. So whatever. Big E's got to go up there, man. Underrated as fuck. Big E should have been a multiple-time champion as far as I'm concerned. I don't understand why these other jabrones become champions. I don't understand why Daniel Bryan is in contention for titles, but Big E isn't. Big E should have been the champion, not Kofi Kingston. Big E's charismatic, he's strong, and he's athletic. He's got everything it takes to be a star. Big Show, I don't think anybody needs to argue this one. Obviously legendary. I think goes without saying. Bobby Fish. I mean, honestly, he's a who gives a rat's ass. He literally is just there. He was only hired because he's Kyle O'Reilly's tag team partner. That's it. They wanted them both, and none of them are good. So who gives a rat's ass? But if you had to pick one, Kyle O'Reilly would be good. Lashley, for a while, I would say he's legendary. But Lashley right now is tolerable. He's not even good anymore. He's just tolerable. You can tolerate him, that's it. Bobby Roode, I never really, I mean, he's okay, but he's tolerable. There's nothing special about him. Fuck's this broad? I think it's Brandy Rhodes. Total cuck, should be fired, just a complete drain on the company. Adds nothing. Braun Strowman, garbage. He's not good. The only reason he's not total cuck, should be fired is because he's at least big and strong. Bray Wyatt, total cuck, should be fired. Everybody knows and was fired. Everybody knows how I feel about Bray Wyatt. Again, the man behind Bray Wyatt might be a great guy. Bray Wyatt is a pretty good wrestler, but I have to look at the whole thing. The character of Bray Wyatt and The Fiend and all that shit is by far one of the worst things I've ever seen in wrestling. The Fiend and Bray Wyatt are one of the worst characters of all time. Somebody needs to fucking say this again, motherfucks. Then we have what appears to be Brian Kendrick. Brian Kendrick is good, He's not underrated, he's not a legend, he's good, he is what he is. Who's this broad? Britt Baker. Britt Baker, tolerable. Brock Lesnar, I don't think anybody will challenge me on this. Complete legend. Buddy Murphy, total cuck, should be fired. Buddy Murphy, who's this asshole? Who's this guy? He looks like Oni Lorcan. He's got that weird hairiness. I don't know. Who is this guy? This is Candice LeRae. Total garbage. Who the fuck is this asshole? What comes after Buddy Murphy but before Candice LeRae? I don't know. So we have to put him here. If anybody knows, write in the comments. Who the hell are these guys? Watch this be like one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and I just don't know. Carmella, tolerable for sure. It's really bothering who the fuck this asshole is. Buddy Murphy, Buzz. Could it be some guy named Buzz? Who could it be? It's not Oni Lorcan, right? He was like Biff Busick, I think, before. So, I don't know. Maybe he's Timothy Thatcher. I don't know. He's got that weird, hairy body type. Doesn't matter. Cedric Alexander, total cuck, should be fired. He's exactly like Buddy Murphy. Nothing different here. Cesaro, I'm not going to say he's underrated as fuck. I don't think he is underrated. I really don't. He's a great wrestler, but he doesn't have any personality. So he's going to have to go on a good. He makes up for it with his athleticism, but there's nothing special there. Chad Gable, garbage. Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair's good, man. You gotta give props. Jericho, obviously, nobody will doubt that he's a legend. CM Punk, total garbage. I don't like CM Punk. CM Punk is not good. I've never liked him. Cookie Rhodes should be fired. Doesn't draw a dime. Puts himself over. Enough said. Kurt Hawkins, who gives a fuck? He's never done anything in his career. So Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai is tolerable. Damian Priest. I'm going to do it. I'm going to say he's underrated as fuck. Damian Priest has a lot of good qualities, and he should be pushed for those good qualities, but it is what it is. Dana Brooke, garbage. Daniel Bryan, total cuck, should be fired. I don't give a damn if he's over. He's boring. He's only over because people think that he's supposed to be over. It's this weird self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like if someone tells you that like Meryl Streep. You know Meryl Streep, the actress? Everyone keeps saying how great of an actress she is, right? At a certain point, her 2 good roles back in the day, right, have created this self-perpetuating machine where every Academy Award they acknowledge her. She sits in the front, they're like, Meryl Streep, and she does this face like she's shy or something, like, oh, not me again, like, get the focus off me, everyone, shut up, you old bag, right? So he's like, Daniel Bryan is the Meryl Streep of wrestling. It's like, a few people said he was great. He has done nothing great in WWE, right? But because he was supposed to be great, they just kept pushing the narrative, and eventually now it perpetuates itself. Like Daniel Bryan comes back, people are like, oh, he's great. Same thing with CM Punk, total garbage, total garbage. But I will say this: now that I view this from a different angle, I will say he's more entertaining than CM Punk. But CM Punk, at least, I'm gonna put CM Punk in tolerable. I'm gonna have to do it because CM Punk, there were times when he was tolerable. Like, he actually had some good runs. He had a lot of diversity in his WWE career. There was CM Punk, who was a tag team champion. There was Straight Edge Society CM Punk, which I thought was great. But, CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, they really, are garbage wrestlers in many ways. But CM Punk is tolerable because of the other good things that he's done, Like, he's put people over. Daniel Bryan, not so much. Daniel Bryan's just been the same guy the whole time. Then we have Darby Allin. Darby Allin is good. He's good. You can't say he's underrated because he's obviously overrated. But he's good. One day Darby Allin, if Darby Allin continues the way he has and he goes to WWE and starts getting jobbed out to Mustafa Ali, then he would enter the underrated AF category. Simple as that. Dolph Ziggler, garbage. I've never liked him. Dijakovic, who the hell knows? We don't know anything about this guy. All we know is T-Bar. He's T-Bar with a face paint. Who cares? Drake Maverick, underrated as fuck. Drake Maverick should already be a cruiserweight champion. This guy is awesome. All right, the whole thing when EC3 fired him and they were in TNA, and he's like, shut up, Spud, you're a loser. And Rockstar Spud was like, I'm not a loser, I'm Rockstar Spud, and he attacked him and he turned face. Rockstar Spud, Drake Maverick rules. This guy deserves way more than he has. Drew Gulak, this should just be called, also by the way, the Drew Gulak category. He's the epitome of who gives a fuck. Who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? Drew McIntyre. I gotta put him in good. I've been talking all the shit about him recently, but the facts are what the facts are. Drew McIntyre never botches. He never botches his promos. He actually is good. Is he overrated? Yeah, but he's good. Dusty Rhodes. I don't know. If you look at just the American Nightmare, whatever the fuck are the natural Dusty Rhodes, he would be tolerable. But if you look at him in his totality, his entire career, he's definitely good, decent. He might even be legendary. Underrated as fuck. It's hard to say. He's a multiple-time Intercontinental Champion, and he would have been a WWE Hall of Famer. So there's nothing underrated about him. Goldust is good where he is, But I will say, for example, I like Goldust overall. Goldust to me is better than Damian Priest. You know what I'm saying? But not now, but overall in his career. EC3, he's a total cuck. He's not entertaining at all. He's just boring. Elias, total cuck. It's over. It's over. It's not gonna happen, motherfucks. Ember Moon, literally the epitome of total cuck. Emi Sakura, I don't even think Emi Sakura deserves to be in this list. She's so irrelevant. She's wrestled for AEW 3 times. Whatever. We'll put her here under. Who the fuck is she? Eric Young, obviously the epitome of underrated as fuck. And Eric Young, it's criminal what's happened to Eric Young. One of the best TNA guys ever. He should have been a multiple-time mid-card champion at WWE. It is what it is. Eric Rowan, total cuck, has contributed nothing. Fandango, total cuck. He sucks. Finn Balor, complete shit. He's done nothing with his career. Grand Metalik, obviously here. Heath Slater, tolerable. He's not good, but he's tolerable. Roberto Carrillo, probably the reason why this category even began. Io Shirai is good. She is an attractive lady. She's badass. She does cool moves. She never botches. And insofar as Japanese wrestlers go, she's obviously one of the better ones. She obviously is someone that's trying. She's trying to have a gimmick, but she can't speak English, but she's trying still. Same thing with Asuka, really, Asuka doesn't speak English, but she learned her line that you're not ready for Asuka, and she screams and acts crazy, and that's her gimmick. You know, Asuka rules for that. Asuka, like, you know what? Asuka is gonna be bumped up to underrated as fuck. Like, Asuka is someone that, like, I know that she had this like win streak, but the facts are what the facts are. Asuka is underrated. Asuka is a great wrestler. You know, it's not about the fact that she like the in-ring work is irrelevant. What the fuck is this shit? I'm not gonna donate shit, motherfucks. What the fuck? What the hell is this? I don't give a fuck. Can you believe this motherfucker just put me down here to ad? I don't give a rat's ass. Anyways, unless this is my video, Simone Biles been this bitch. Anyways, motherfuckers. Yeah, Asuka is cool, you know. She's trying to put herself over. She had a good run as a champion, you know, and now she's underrated because even though she was just champion, the attention all of a sudden, it's like New Year, new WrestleMania, the attention's on Nikki Cross for some reason. I don't know why. It is what it is. Asuka, I like you, bro. Isaiah Swerve Scott, he's not a total cock. He's tolerable. I'm not saying I look forward to his matches, but, you know, there's something there. Jack Gallagher, I mean, he's like a disgraced, like, dude now because he admitted to sexual, whatever the fuck he did, to being unfaithful to his wife. I don't remember. I don't know if he raped anybody or not. I don't remember. A lot of people got fucked and he was fired, and I don't think he's wrestled since. So there you have it. Next up, we have Jake Hager. Jack Swagger would definitely be good, decent, maybe even underrated. But Jake Hager is total cuck. He should be fired. He has no purpose there. Like, 1 week he's dressed as a prisoner. The next week they're in a biker gang. Like, half of consistency. I assume this is Jackson Riker. Jackson Riker, underrated as fuck. Simple as that. Jeff Hardy, obviously, complete legend. Jimmy Havoc, total cuck. Nobody cares. Jinder Mahal, I don't know. Jinder Mahal, he's either good or underrated as fuck. I don't think he's underrated anymore. I mean, he became WWE champion, but he is good. Joey Janela, no one cares, but put him there. John Cena, obviously, goes without saying, total legend. John Morrison, obviously an easy one, another easy one, underrated as fuck. John Morrison rules. Johnny Gargano, that's right, should be fired. Dean Ambrose, it's hard to put him in the total cuck should be fired category because he can put on some fun matches, and he's not terrible on the mic, so I'm going to put him intolerable. Like, he's obviously the worst one of the Shield, but he gets to be intolerable. Jungle Boy, I like him. He's good. The Japanese one, I forget her name. Just like that. This is Kalisto. Kairi Sane, that's her name. Kalisto. Total cock should be fired. Kane, obviously, no-brainer. Kane's a legend. The Good Brothers, one of the worst tag teams of all time. Cassius Ohno, total shit. Okay, I don't know who this is. It's just some broad. It's just, I can't tell. It's like you can't even look at her legs. It's just her upper body. So who the fuck cares? Keith Lee is tolerable. He's not good enough to be good. Let's be honest. He's tolerable. Kenny Omega, total cuck. Kevin Owens, one of the worst wrestlers of all time. Let's be Killian Dane. Really, bro, this guy's not actually even on the list. Kip Sabian, Jesus Christ. Kofi Kingston, garbage. He's not tolerable, but he's not completely a piece of shit either. Who is this? Kona? I guess this is Kona Reeves. Put him here. Fuck knows. Or is it Ikemen Jiro? Why does he look so weird? Anyways, Kushida, I mean, he's not good, man. He's not good. Like, he's not as good as Kofi Kingston. He's in another category below him. Cuck O'Reilly, right where you belong, bugs. Lacey Evans is tolerable. She's not good. She's tolerable. Lana, total cuck, should be fired. I'm going to assume this is Lars Sullivan based on that. Total cuck, should be fired. I mean, we don't know enough about him, but the things we've seen is he hasn't been good. There you go. Leva Bates, total cuck, should be fired. Lisa Dorado should be fired. Leo Rush, he's tolerable, man. He's not good, but he's tolerable. Who the hell is this? Liv Morgan, Tyler, whatever her name is. Total cuck, should be fired. Lorcan and Birch. They're underrated as fuck, man. They're a great tag team. I like them a lot. Luchasaurus, total cuck. No. He's going to be put intolerable. Just because he's a big, strong guy. It's just that the only thing that holds him back is the mask, you know, and the gimmick. Because he's this guy with, like, cool-ass tattoos. He's big and strong. He's athletic. He deserves more. It is what it is. Next up, who's this broad? Mandy Rose. Total cuck, should be fired. She goes on the team. Mansoor. He's just one level above garbage. So he's tolerable. Marco Stunt. Good. Marco Stunt's good, man. I like Marco Stunt. A lot of people are gonna give me shit for this, I bet, but he's good because of what he is. Because he's small. He plays up to the fact that he's small. He's not small and beating up like he's not like Barry Allen, yeah. So there you have it. Marco Stunt, I like him. Who is this guy? Between Marco Stunt and Matt Riddle. Oh, this is Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy's a legend, man. You gotta say it like it is. Matt Hardy's a legend. Same way Jeff Hardy's a legend. Matt Riddle, good. Matt Riddle's good, let's be honest. Mia Yim, who gives a fuck? She's done nothing in her career. Mickey James, obviously, a complete legend. Goes without saying. Matt Bennett, Mike Kanellis, and Maria Kanellis. Complete shit. These people just came to WWE. One of them got pregnant, the other one went to like rehab. Like all they did was come to WWE and take the money from WWE. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I'm not trying to talk shit here because I understand that rehab is important and drug addiction is like rough business. You know, but the facts are what the facts are. These guys should return the money to WWE if they have any ethics. So you get paid for nothing, bro. Like Primo and Epico. You get paid for nothing. MJF, it's hard to put MJF in total cucks because he is above someone like Adam Cole, let's be honest. He's above Cedric Alexander. He's clearly garbage. Mojo Rawley. This is going to surprise many. Underrated as fuck. Mojo Rawley deserved a chance. He was a fun guy. He's strong. He's charismatic. He's a real athlete. He deserved a chance. I'm not saying he'd be the next Rock, but he could have easily been the next Sami Zayn. Who's the hell's asshole? Mustafa Ali. Beat it. Naomi, another jobber. Natalia, jobber. Oh my god. I think we're going to go through a lot of jobbers right now. We have Nia Jax, jobber, piece of shit. Nikki Cross, piece of shit. No Way Jose. Tolerable. He was tolerable, motherfuckers. Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose, garbage. I mean, like, as a wrestler, Nyla Rose is okay. But the push has been destroyed, so who gives a fuck? But Nyla Rose is better than, like, Ember Moon, you know what I mean? So, it's gotta be a different category. Orange Cassidy, I mean, this guy, I know people like him, but I find him unbearable. So he goes here, total cucks. Whatever, this guy from LAX, fuck him. Otis, alright, Otis is kind of garbage, let's be real, but he was tolerable, so let's keep him tolerable. He hasn't done enough to ruin his good name. Pac, I hate to say it, I really hate to say it, but he's underrated as fuck. Pac in WWE was underrated. This guy's an incredible wrestler. In AEW, same thing. He's not being used at all. Pentagon. What's going on? Pentagon. Tolerable for sure. Pete Dunne. It's over. It's done. Whatever his point was, it's over. He didn't achieve it. This guy, Peter Avalon. I'm liking the direction, so he's going to be tolerable. Let's see here. Private Party, completely fired him immediately. They're not entertained. R-Truth is underrated. Like he's almost a legend, but he's a better fit in underrated as fuck because he's a guy that should have been a multiple-time champion. R-Truth rules. Orton is good. No, I had to do it. Orton is a legend. I put him in good because of his recent performances, but if you think about the things that Orton has done, like his feud with Triple H, punting Cena's dad, Orton is a legend for sure. There's no doubt about it. Rey Fenix. Rey Fenix is good. He's good. I like Rey Fenix, as everybody knows. Rey Mysterio, I mean, it goes without saying, obviously a legend. Rhea Ripley, complete waste of everyone's time. Nobody cares. Who else is there? Ricochet. I mean, he's tolerable. Like, he's tolerable. Like, he's not good, but Ricochet, he's better than, like, basically everyone else here combined. So there you have it. This Japanese one that was like the first ever women's champion in fucking AEW, complete shit. Roderick Strong, complete shit. The Diamond Mine is gonna fail. The Diamond Mine is gonna be like jobbing to like the next big stable any minute now. Roman Reigns. I'm gonna be honest, man. Roman Reigns is somewhere between tolerable and garbage. I'm not sure. Like he's. Right now, we'll say he's tolerable. He's not good. Roman Reigns is not good. Let's not get it twisted. Ronda Rousey, inconclusive. You can't say much about her. Miro is tolerable as well. He's not bad. Sami Zayn, literally, hold on a second. Sami Zayn, hold on. Let's see here. Worst wrestler ever. Alright. Sami Zayn gets his own category. Worst wrestler ever. This guy's a piece of shit. He's horrible. Sammy Guevara, he's gone. He's gone from total cuck should be fired to garbage. He's still not good. Samoa Joe, total cuck should be fired. His girl's not even there anymore, so whatever. Sasha Banks, garbage. Was it Christopher Daniels or Triple X? That's Daniels. Or maybe it's SoCal. SoCal and Cincy. I'm going to just use this as a proxy for Christopher Daniels. Christopher Daniels is good. He's not underrated anymore. He's good. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is obviously good. There's no doubt about it. Seth Rollins is a good wrestler. You know what I mean? You guys see what you gotta say. This guy is underrated, but not as fuck. So this guy is going to unfortunately go into the garbage category. Shawn Michaels, I mean, like, come on, you know? The same way that Sami Zayn has his own category, you can argue Shawn Michaels needs to have his own category. Okay, I mean, let's be real. What's the fuck is this guy's name? Sean Spears, boom, total cuck. Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler is good. I like Shayna. But she's more tolerable than good, let's be honest. I don't look for that shit. Sheamus, tolerable. He's not good. Shelton Benjamin, garbage. I mean, like, where did he go? Where's Shelton? I don't know. But he's in fucking garbage. Oh, here he is. Garbage. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, Nakamura. Oh my god. Beat it, Jabroon. Sonny Kiss. Beat it, Jabroon. Who's this broad? Who is she? Is it Camilla? I don't know. Oh no, Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel Gonzalez, garbage. She hasn't impressed me since WrestleMania. So, Street Profits. I mean, Montez has some potential, but Angelo Dawkins is like one of the worst wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. They're complete garbage. Tamina, complete garbage. The Iconics were good, man. The Iconics were good. And The Miz. That's right, motherfuckers. I'm gonna do it. The Miz is a legend. Fight me. The Miz is a fucking legend, dude. The Miz kicks ass. FTR. Of course, they go there. Undertaker. Good, decent. Just kidding, motherfuckers. Legend, obviously. The Usos. They're tolerable. They're not garbage, but they're tolerable. Titus O'Neil. Garbage, should be fired. Tommaso Ciampa, garbage, should be fired. Tony Storm, garbage, should be fired. Tony Nese, I don't know. Put him at tolerable. Like, I don't know enough about him. No, he literally is a prime candidate for this category of who gives a rat's ass. Mustache mounted guy, fire his ass. Triple H. Triple H is a legend. What? Who's this guy? Oh, Tucker. I gotta get bullshit. I got a date. No. Fire his ass. Tyler Breeze, fire his ass. Velveteen Dream. I mean, aside from the fact that he was accused of being like a gay rapist of children, I'd say he's underrated as fuck. Complete shit. Viking Raiders are garbage. What else we got here? Walter. Tolerable. Wardlow, at this point, he's garbage. Let's be honest. What else is this guy? Xavier Woods, I guess? Yeah, Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods, tolerable. He brings something to the table. Xia Li, no reason to be here at all. The Young Cucks, no reason to exist. Zack Ryder, I mean, tolerable. He's not bad. And last and probably least, Zelina Vega, just beat it, kid. Alright, so we're done with this list, motherfucks. Let's see what we got here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 6, 66, 67, 66, 69 total cuts that should be fired. Alright? And in Legendary, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 legendaries. And I believe all of them deserve to be here. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. So with that being said, motherfuckers, I'll talk to you cup boys later up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?